Hello everybody, my name is Hocus Pocus and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. Today we are getting started with episode 9 I believe, and things are going well at the moment for us in our new world that we were forced into unfortunately. So I'm just chilling out here in the storage room. I haven't put anything in here yet, to be honest with you. I just thought I'd start the episode in here because it looks nice. That's the reason why. And we're going to head out here now because we want to get this video started. We're going to go through our very slow 3x3 piston door. We'll just check that out as it closes. And as you remember in the last episode, I mentioned that we wanted to get a tree farm underway. And not just any tree farm. We want to create a dark oak tree farm. So this thing's going to be pretty damn big. So for today's episode, I think we're going to start out by getting some work done on that and just sort of digging out an area that's going to be suitable for it to go in. So let me just patch up some of the floor around here so that we can have a flat surface to work on outside of the farm. There we go. Oh, gotta get every block filled in. Don't know why, but I just have to. There we go. Perfect. So we put this marker down in the last episode to sort of determine where this farm's going to go. So maybe we can center it on this little pillar thing that we built. So if we just dig in here, there we go. Alright, this farm isn't going to be as big as a regular farm because obviously dark oak grows bigger than usual trees, and it also is 4x4 rather than 1x1, so it's going to take up more space per tree. So obviously this isn't going to be as big as a usual farm, but we will try and make it as grand as possible. So I have an idea that I want to do, so I don't really know why I dug this. Well, I guess we still could dig this out, but I kind of want a staircase that leads up a few blocks, and then we're going to start work where this shaft is here so that we got a lot of the digging done for us already. So let's actually head up there and just scout the place out. We did have a look at it last episode, but I can't really remember what it was like up here. So we've cleared out a lot of the wood, which is good, but there is a pretty vast area for us to start digging into up here, so that is nice. So as I said, we'll probably set up a little staircase that comes up to this floor, and then up here is where our tree farm's going to go. So guys, so give me a bit of time to get some work done off camera, and then we can rejoin each other and take a look together. So catch you in a second. Okie dokie guys, we are back again, and as you can see I've set up some staircases and put a little bit of a divide in between them. So here's the idea of here is how I envisage this tree farm looking. So you turn into either staircase, you come upstairs. We might make it 5 wide, we might keep it 3 wide, I'll have to see. But when you get up there, I want there to be sort of an open corridor that runs all the way through the middle here. So it runs from the top of the stairs all the way to the end of our farm. And then there will be a corridor on this, so there'll be a corridor this side, there'll be a corridor in the middle, and a corridor on this side. The corridor in the middle will align with the 5 wide gap down there. And essentially what I want to have is trees on each side of the corridor, just as you would in a regular tree farm. So I think that will work. And actually I think we'll extend these out to 5 wide as well, just for design purposes, and I'll explain why in a second. Let me just dig this guy down, and then obviously I'll do the same on the other side, but I'll probably do that off camera because I don't like boring you guys with this sort of thing, because I don't know, in my opinion it's not very fun to watch digging. So unless you want to see this, comment down below and tell me, but if not, then I will stick to how I do things at the moment, where I just do them off camera. We're gonna have to go and craft ourselves some more of those stone brick stairs though, so let's head over here for a second. I'll take a full stack of that, and we'll just make as many as we possibly can. 40 stairs, that should be perfect. I can still hear a zombie somewhere, so we haven't... Oh, he's up there. I think we need to put a bit of lighting up there because there was a spider there a second ago, so let's just do that as well. Sorry, I'm getting a bit sidetracked here, but I feel like this is a good thing to get done, just to light the cave up a little bit. There we go. Because obviously we want this place to be mob-proof eventually, which is the final goal. And then we can just fill in these stairs like that. Oh my god, I'm a mess. I'm a mess at placing stairs. There we go. So we've got a 5 wide staircase coming up now. And we'll do some sort of design here. What I'm thinking for the design is to go stripped like that, and then at the top, at the back. So we'll have 1, 2, 3. We'll drag this out to 5. Then off in the corner we'll have a plank thing, like a pillar that comes up, I guess. Then we'll have, oh, how are we going to do this? We'll have more planks along there. Sorry, not planks, logs. We'll have logs going all along here. They will all be stripped as well. And then we'll do the same across here, like this. Strip those, and those will remain as they are. But then in between the gaps here, we're going to have to think of some sort of design to do. And also a way probably that runs, we need a sort of path that's going to run underneath this as well, maybe. So that's something to keep in mind, because if we extend the base out that way, we need a way to get over there. So that's just an idea. But anyway, guys, I'm going to continue building here, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, I'm back with a little bit of a progress update here. So let me take a look with you. Right, so this corridor here is 42 blocks long from this point here. So what that point to the end is 42 blocks long. That's exactly how long this needs to be for us to fit the trees in that we require. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a tree, then a 4-gap space, a tree, then a 4-gap space, a tree, then a 4-gap space. So the way I calculated that was there's going to be 7 2-wide spaces taken up, so that's 14 blocks, and then there's going to be 7 4-wide gaps taken up. And you might be thinking, oh no, you did that wrong, it should only be 6 because there's only going to be a gap in between each tree. But nope, there has to be a gap at the end as well to avoid the wall. So it's going to be 7 4-wide blocks. That's another 7, 14, 21, 28 blocks. So 28 add 14 is 28, add 10 is 38, add 4 is 42. So that is why we've gone in a 42 block distance that way. We need to do that along, pretty much wipe out all of this area for that length. And I was just testing out here the floor, so I think I'm going to go with half slabs in between the trees, because I want to cull spawning as much as I can around areas of our base. So this is a good way to stop it here, is to use half slabs, because as we all know, mobs cannot spawn on half slabs, so they're the perfect block to use if you ever want to avoid spawning in a certain area. So that's what we're going to do here. And then we can't really avoid using full blocks for the area to plant the tree, so we're going to use just full dirt blocks there, which is going to be fine anyway. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. So the dirt will be on this patch here somewhere. I haven't exactly decided how it's going to look yet, or how wide this section is going to be. Maybe 4 blocks wide, we'll see. But I'm going to keep working here, and I'm going to lay down some more slabs probably, just to get this whole section taken up, just so I can get a sort of grasp on what this is going to look like. And then if I feel like it needs to be changed at any point, or anything needs to look a little bit different or be a little bit different, then I can do that whilst we are building this tree farm. So I will head off camera again, you guys, do a bit more work, and rejoin you when I have something interesting to show you. So catch you in a few moments. Alrighty guys, we are back again, and I don't know if I showed you this last clip, but I did a little bit of design work in the stairs there. Not sure if I like it or not at the moment. They look very clunky, and they look too big, honestly, in my opinion, the stairs, but I don't really know what we can do about that, so we might have to just leave it. Anyway, I had to extend this back a little bit just for design reasons. I ended up putting a 4-block space in front of this growth pad here, and I also decided to put a little bit of a border in between the grass, so that's the reason for that. Also, according to the wiki, the tree should be able to grow in this space. It said you have to have a 7 block tall 3x3 area above the saplings in order for it to grow. So this is 3x3, this area here, and it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe not. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna have to dig up one more block. Excuse me for getting that wrong. But once we've dug up one more block, this sapling, in theory, should be able to grow, because that's what the wiki's told me anyway. So if it doesn't grow, then someone either has their information wrong or they're lying to me. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes, obviously, the wiki doesn't get updated, especially when updates are changing the way a lot of things work. So it's not always 100% correct. But if it is correct on this occasion, we should be able to grow this sapling here. So let's give it a shot. No, it doesn't look like it's going to let us, does it? No. Okay. So, all right, that didn't work. I didn't expect it to, if I was honest with you, because this is a very slim area, especially for a dark oak to grow. So what we'll do is we'll just plant a few more here, and then we will continue to dig out the the ceiling, because I think it's gonna have to go about 10 high. At the moment, it is what, 8 high? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I should push it up another 2, and then just continue digging it out either side. Then that should allow the trees to have enough space to grow. So this is going to take a long time and a lot of durability from a lot of pickaxes. And I've got to tell you, I'm not looking forward to the digging part of things, but once we get all that out of the way and we can start designing the room, then things should get interesting, which is nice. Also on this side, I did almost have a little bit of a heart attack, because I thought that we dug all of that out over there and then built it too close to this thing here. I think this is the roof to our station, maybe. Or no, that wouldn't be the roof to our station. Would that be the roof to our chest? Yeah, our storage room, that'll be, sorry. My station is on the other side, I don't know what I'm talking about. But in actuality, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the wall will be somewhere around here. It's just going to mean that we can't grow trees on the far sides of our base, on the far sides of our tree farm. It's just going to have to be in the center only, which I'm not actually too displeased about, to be honest. I think that'll be enough. So we'll have 14 dark oak trees in total in this farm. I think that's more than enough if you take into account how big they grow. So this has worked out kind of perfectly as well, because we got this 4 wide gap here where the trees are going to grow, and then in the middle we've got the perfect, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We finish here, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got a 7. I think it's a 7 wide gap in the middle. So the walkway in the middle is going to be 7 wide, but I'm thinking of maybe turning it into a garden / nature area in between the trees, which could look nice. So I'll think about that when we get closer to the point of actually having to implement something. But for now, I think I'm going to leave the tree farm as it is and just do a bunch of work on it off camera or in another episode, because I'm already tired of digging and so far I'm nowhere near completion. So let's jump into something else for the rest of this episode. Catch you in a second. Alright you guys, we are back again, and as you notice, we are not by the tree farm, and that's because it's now the next day, and I've done a lot of thinking actually between recording, and I'm pretty unhappy with what I've done here. I feel like I rushed it a little bit, didn't take my time over it. The staircase to me looks way too chunky and doesn't look good at all. So I'm going to have to think up something different for this tree farm and get working on it a different day. I think we will still stick to the plan of digging it back as far as we've gone here and taking that all the way across. But the design, yeah, I don't know. As I said, I just feel like I rushed it. I just don't like it. And I might change it to a sort of horseshoe design. So let me get some blocks here. The tree farm will sort of wrap around like this in that sort of shape, like a semicircle but elongated on the sides. So yeah, I might think about implementing that instead of the current design. But in terms of progress apart from the tree farm, I've built this. So right next to our deep storage system, we're going to have this little mini storage system, and this is just going to be to hold all the materials and all of the gems and ores and stuff that we've got to use and build with. So I did follow the shape of the ravine a little bit, so it's off center. As you can see, you enter in a 3x3 and then it expands to a 5x5 but elongates by 2 on the right hand side and by 0 on the left. So I think it's alright, to be honest. It's basic, simple, one of my general designs. So yeah, it's not anything special or anything particular. But I think now is the time to start installing some of the chests. So I've grabbed a ton of wood and any chests that we had left over from any other projects that we've done. I've also been scouring the abandoned mine shaft for wood, and that's why I've got a bunch of these oak planks. But we are going to have to spend quite a bit of wood to get this done, I believe. So let me just make a bunch more chests here. We're going to fill all of this in together. Whoops. Get one more. There we go. That's another 30. I think in total, what did I need? So there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 20 is 120, right? So we need 240 logs, which is a lot of logs. And hopefully we've got enough. Whoops. I don't know if we do or if we don't, but we're just going to wing it here a little bit and then play it by ear, see if we do have enough come the end of the build. If we don't, of course I can head out and grab some more off camera, but I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I've been up to aside from the tree farm. And you know what, we're actually gonna have to, I'm gonna change the directions of all these chests. I know that's stupid, but I'm not gonna be able to install them the correct way if I don't I'm not going to be able to install the chests in this direction here because obviously I can't move any further back. So if we just turn them around, it'll be a lot easier for me to install the chests all in the correct direction. Bit of an annoyance, but oh well. Let's just get it done. So as I said with the tree farm, I am quite displeased with the work that I did on it. So if you guys have any suggestions, be sure to drop them down below. It's going to be I think it's going to be a very tough ask actually, now that I'm thinking about it, to get a dark oak farm up and running because those trees just grow so huge. When I was outside cutting a few down just a few minutes ago before I started to record, I realized just how big they can grow, and we are going to require a lot of space to keep those things growing in there. So yeah, I'm really going to have to get down to thinking, or even if you guys get down to thinking and have any suggestions for me, I need a solid plan for that room. Otherwise, we could do all that digging for no reason, and I don't really want to do that because, as you guys may well know, you probably all play this game quite extensively as well, and digging is not one of the fun aspects of this game. So I don't mind doing it, but then I don't want to waste the space that I've dug. So yeah, I want to have a sort of plan in place before I take any further steps with the tree farm, just to ensure that we're not wasting our time. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, as I said, be sure to drop them down below, and I will be listening with widely opened ears because I am again stuck, to be honest. So yeah, definitely drop me some suggestions if you have any. So just taking a look here, we could possibly have enough wood to finish this up. I think we probably will, just about. We also need to create ourselves some fence posts because that's another aspect of the design. So they do have to be dark oak as well. So we need to make sure that we're going to be able to get enough usage out of our dark oak here. But I think we should be safe in terms of having enough wood for the required amount of chests, because as you can see, we've only got to place 10 more in now, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we've got another 7 to go. So let's craft ourselves 7 more chests. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can just put 14. Just have to double times the amount of chests by 2 and put that many logs in. That'll give you enough wood to make the required chests if you ever need that hint. Okay, there we go. Oh no, it's not going to go the right way, is it? That's annoying. Give me that back. Thank you. There we go. There we go. And the last one. Boom. There we go. So that's a total of, what did I say? 120 chests right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a sign here that indicates what is in these 2 chests, a sign here for these 2 chests, and a sign here for these 2 chests. So we're going to have a fair amount of storage here. Maybe possibly even more than we have in there, actually, which is kind of stupid. But I feel like this just needs to be a little bit more accessible. And this storage room here is the deep one. It's just where I'm going to throw things like stone, where I have an absolute ton of it. You know, it can just go in there and sit around for when we require it, if we ever do. So what am I thinking of doing now? I'm thinking of doing this. So I'm going to craft myself up some dark oak fences to use as part of the design in that room. Let's just craft up that amount. We've got 26 right there. That should hopefully be enough. Well, no, I don't think it will be actually, but this is how it's going to work. We put the fences in like so, and in there. There we go. 4, 5. Okay, we're going to need 4 more fences here. So let me just craft those up quickly. We're also going to need to stick a crafting bench in that room eventually. That should be enough, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh no, it's not, is it? Because we haven't placed one yet, so we're actually going to need 1 more fence. Whoopsie daisy. Let's get ourselves another fence here. There we go. And we're going to need a little bit more of that dark oak plank. And voila, we have enough fences to complete the job. Perfect. Okay, so let me grab some stone slabs as well, because we're going to need to just finish up this section of the build here. Just putting some slabs along this row here, so they can go in there like so. Come on, I can't place. Ah, come back. Oh no, I lost it. Oh well, I'll go up there in a second because I broke a few torches that I should probably replace. Don't want any mobs spawning in and around my base, if I can help it. So there we go. We've got it perfect there. We just need to install it along this side. And then obviously we're going to have to roof this thing off as well. But I probably do that off camera. It's not very interesting for you guys. So I will save you the despair of watching me do that. Okay, there we go. Right, so let me quickly hop up there and then we can say goodbye to each other. So I just want to place a few more torches just so that we're not getting spawns up here. That should probably do the trick. We can tear this down just to leave the roof open. So this is what we got in terms of a chest room. Off camera, I'm going to put all the signs in and stock this thing up with goodies for us to use to build around here and to put our diamonds, iron, gold, etc. in. And should work perfectly. So I think that's where I'm going to end things today, guys. Sorry about the tree farm. I'm actually quite disappointed in it, if I'm honest with you. So any suggestions, be sure to drop them down below. I do hope, though, aside from that you enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed making it once again. If you have any suggestions, especially on the tree farm, be sure to drop them down below because I do read every single comment and I do love to read your comments. It's great to have a bit of interaction with you guys and the viewers. If you did enjoy the video as well, be sure to drop a like down below. I think maybe I already said that. If I did, I'm sorry. But if you did like it, drop a like down below, as always. And if you're new around here and you want to stick around for the future of the series, then be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want some notifications from YouTube about when my videos go live, the bell notification icon is down there right next to the subscribe button. And if you press it, that is exactly what you will get. So once more, guys, thank you very much for being with me today and watching the video. Be sure to take care, look after yourselves and your family, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.